How awesome was that?
It was fun.
Oh, I don't know why. Oh, it's playing again in my head because I'm watching the YouTube channel.
There you go.
My bad. I'm like, why is it playing again?
Because it was so good, we had to play it again.
Duh. Allie made me play hers twice. So welcome, Friday edition. We made it to the end of the week. Okay, we made it through our first week of Max Wager Network. Nobody died. Well, I don't think so. Nick Earl, snap out of it. Just making sure. Nobody blew up. Knock on wood. We still got an hour to go, but we didn't die. We didn't break it. Craig was convinced we'd break it. We didn't break it.
Yeah.
And I informed Allie Burns on Morningwood today that she was our opening act, and that went over like a fart in church. But
well, no, she got to understand this is the main show, right?
I'll get my chair right. I tried to tell her main event. It's big boy talk now, and that didn't go over well as either. So,
so be it.
Chuck it over it. Welcome to Game Time Decision. I am your host, Detroit Lenny, here, joined with my favorite two knuckleheads, Nick and Tim Earl. How we doing, gentlemen? How's it going? Basketball, college basketball in full effect. Tim's got some college baseball going on that we're trying to rock out. I'm sure Nick has some awesome plays for us in the NHL. And I'm in just the garden of luck. Here I am, the flower of the what did I call it? The garden of luck, I think. I don't know. But that's where we be. I got my Shamrock Shake, finally. Oh, you can't see it.
No, you don't. That looks like an empty cup.
Yeah, it tastes like empty deliciousness.
I need a milkshake now.
I know, right? Always with the food, folks. 2 minutes, 22 seconds in, and we're already on food.
I'm now thinking about milkshakes after the show.
New record, folks. But welcome, like I said, Friday edition Game Time Decision. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button. Share it out. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell the mail lady. You'd be surprised who wants to talk sports with us three. Also, Caesar Sportsbook. If you haven't taken advantage over that, it's above Nick's head. It's also links in the description of this video. Take advantage of that. They got a pretty sweet deal. Promo going on. I'll tick down at the bottom with the promo code MORNINGCZR. First bet insurance up to $1,100. So definitely take advantage of that. What else we got to talk? We got to talk. Who wants to go first? Nick, you only have a couple NHL games. 4, right?
Yeah.
You haven't typed up? You ready to go? You want to go through the NBA first?
I haven't typed up. I haven't typed up.
Me.
All right.
Well, we'll let Nick go first. Ladies first.
That made no sense, whatever, but okay.
Here we go. Welcome. This is why I'm in the middle, so I can just try and hold them back. I'm like, boys, back up. Then we just do that.
Yeah,
so let's go.
You're being a dumbass.
I know. All right, NHL injury report, goalie updates, all that jazz. So happy. Look, can we just take a moment of silence here for we haven't had a COVID issue, and I probably just jinxed it, but
probably
we haven't had no COVID, nothing, no madness. So talk to me about the NHL. What do you got going on over there?
Yeah, well, we might have some stuff when it comes to baseball because they announced today that if you're unvaccinated, you can't go up to Canada to play against the Blue Jays. So maybe look at some Blue Jays futures if they're getting some easier games because players don't want to get vaccinated. But yeah,
Canadians.
Yeah, but we'll kick into today's slate. We have 4 games on the slate: 2 at 7 o'clock, 1 at 7:30, 1 at 10 o'clock. We'll kick it on off here with the Vegas Golden Knights and the Pittsburgh Penguins here. Logan Thompson expected in net for the Vegas Golden Knights. Tristan Jarry confirmed in net for Pittsburgh. No Brett Howden, no Robin Lehner, Riley Smith, Matthias Janmark, Alec Martinez, Brandon McNabb, Nolan Patrick, Mark Stone. A lot of pieces missing for this Vegas Golden Knights team. On the other side, no Jason Zucker. Everybody else is healthy on the side of the Pittsburgh Penguins. In this game, I like the under in this spot here. We've seen the Vegas Golden Knights, without all their firepower, play lower event, defensive-minded hockey, and I think that they are a sneaky underdog tonight. Even with all the injuries and everything like that, it feels like I've seen everybody and their mother on the Penguins today. I wouldn't be surprised if sometime later tonight I have a ticket that says the Vegas Golden Knights money line, but for right now I'm on the under 6. Next up, Minnesota Wild are at the Columbus Blue Jackets. Cabo Kakkonen expected in net. It was Cam Talbot last night, so I'm expecting it to be Cabo Kakkonen tonight. Elvis Merzlikins confirmed in net for the Blue Jackets. No injuries on the side of the Minnesota Wild. Adam Boquist, Nathan Gerbe, Alexander Texier remain out for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I like the over in this one, except I got the over yesterday at minus 105 for 6. It's now at 7. I want nothing to do with the 7. So at this moment, for me, it's actually dog or pass. And I have a small shot here on the Columbus Blue Jackets at plus 177. So hoping we see a little bit of a live dog tonight. Next matchup here, the Winnipeg Jets are at the New York Islanders. Connor Hellebuyck confirmed in net for the Jets. For the Islanders, it's going to be Semyon Varlamov expected. Matthew Barzal is questionable for this game. They say day to day. He will not play against. Oh, he did not play against Columbus. He might be playing tonight against Winnipeg. Keep an eye out on that. I like the over in this game, over 6. We've seen the Islanders actually play more over hockey as of late, and I think we're going to continue to see that tonight as well. And I'd lean towards the Islanders in this spot here. Lean towards Isles money line at minus 125. Final game of the night here. Washington Capitals are at the Vancouver Canucks. Vitek Vanacek and Thatcher Demko, your confirmed goalies for this one. Carl Hagelin, Joe Snively out for the Capitals. For the Vancouver Canucks, they're without Pullman and Sutter, and that's just about it. Like a bunch of depth players out as well. None of any significance. For this game, I'm ending the night off with a good old pass. I want nothing to do with this game. It was just a complete pass for me. So that is everything for today's 4-game slate. Back to you, Detroit Lenny.
Oh, my mic was muted. Awesome. I appreciate it. Good job over on the NHL. We're going to bring Tim in here. He has to talk about his NBA. Nick Earl, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Everybody in the chat, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications on Max Wager Network. I know it's new. You got to get in on it, though. Pretty soon, we're just going to be streaming on there. So this is just like a overlap. So take advantage of that while you can. Tim is very excited to talk about the NBA. As you can tell, he probably has like 12,000 bets on him.
No.
So, no.
No.
So I'm going to let you take it away, Tim. And then, guys, if you got questions about a specific game, college, NBA, hockey, whatever, drop it in the chat. We're going to go over it. We got an hour to fill. We're just running through the injury report at the beginning of the show, and then we'll go through everything else. So don't forget to hit the like button and drop your comments in the chat. Let's go over some games.
Let's do it. Yeah, I've kind of downgraded my thing. So I don't bet a lot of games. I bet 3 to 4, anywhere from 2 to 4 games a day, depending on the slate. I have 4 today, so I actually do like a couple. Minnesota is in Orlando. Minnesota's been a little bit sneaky as of late. They've won 6 games in a row. Anthony Edwards is questionable with a knee injury for this game. Vanderbilt also questionable, but nothing really significant in this one. It would be a lean towards Mini. They've been playing pretty strong lately, but I'm not going to lay 7.5 points on them on the road. So for this one, it's going to be a very familiar theme. I'm going to be passing on this one. Detroit is in. Detroit's in Boston. No Isaiah Stewart, Diallo, or Hayes, but they've kind of all been out for the Pistons for a while. The spread is 14. You better believe I grabbed the Pistons plus 14 in this game. They've been covering like crazy, even though I got them at 5.5 the other game. They closed at 6.5. Therefore, they have covered in 9 straight. And I feel like this is a really good spot for them to, because the Celtics kind of got a look ahead spot. I believe they get no, I don't think they win the game straight up. Nope, not at all. But I think the Celtics have a little bit of a look ahead spot. I think they get the Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors coming up. So definitely maybe a look ahead spot for the for the Celtics, where they might not beat the crap out of the Pistons tonight. I'm on the Pistons plus 14. LA, the Clippers are in Atlanta taking on the Hawks. No significant injuries that are anything as of different from these two sides. We've seen the players that are in tonight are the ones that have been in. The players who are out are the ones who have been out. I'm on the Clippers plus 6.5. I think this is a good spot for them. The Hawks have not been covering good as of late. Clippers have covered in 7 out of their last 10 games. Feel like a good spot. I grabbed the Clippers at 6.5. The Dallas Mavericks are in Houston in a Texas game rivalry taking on the Rockets. Christian Wood, illness is unlikely to play today, so he probably won't be on the court. And then Jalen Brunson and Finney Smith are both out for Dallas. A little bit concerning there. If anything, it's a lean towards Houston. I believe you're getting 10.5 points for him. But this is not a spot that I will be interested in. The New York Knicks are in Memphis for the next game. No significant injuries in this one. Dylan Brooks is on his way back, not quite there yet. He should be back within the next week and a half area. I feel like this is a spot where the Knicks have actually been playing quite decent basketball. They won 4 straight games or covered in 4 straight games. It could be a good spot for them, but this one's a pass. It might be a lean towards the Knicks, but not enough for me to want to go and bet it. Speaking of teams that have been fading a bunch lately, the Cleveland Cavaliers are in Miami. Cleveland has not been good lately. 4 out of their last 6 straight up and against the spread. Jarrett Allen is out for the foreseeable future. Karis LeVert also still out. Jimmy Butler, sinus issues is still questionable for this game. So we'll have to see what goes on with that. I am not interested in going after this game. It would be leaning towards the Heat at minus 6.5, but or 6, whatever it's at, but not enough for me to go and bet it. Injuries in this next game. The Hornets are at the Pelicans. Pelicans are going to be a little bit dismantled for this one. CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, both out for the Pelicans. I kind of like them. It's a lean towards the Pelicans in this one at the plus 3.5. Everybody's going to see the injury report and want to go and fade them. I didn't get involved in this game, but it would be a slight lean towards the Pelicans. Utah is in San Antonio for the next game. No real significant injuries besides Bojan Bogdanovic. He's out with a leg injury. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go in this game. This line went from a 7.5 to like a 5. A little bit of a fishy line there. Not going to be touching this game. It would be a lean towards the Jazz at this point. But this is another game that I'm just not willing to get to. But I will have plays in the last 2 games of the night because the Toronto Raptors are in Phoenix taking on the Suns. Suns have not been good as of late. The Raptors have not been good as of late. They've been struggling since the All-Star break, covering in only 2 out of their 9 games since the All-Star break. Chris Paul remains out for a while. Other than that, Cameron Johnson still remains out, but Toronto is still without Flynn and OG Anunoby, so a couple of bench players. This is a Suns spot for me. I got them at minus 5. I think they win by double digits in this game. I know a lot of people might see this one as a little bit of a fishy line. I don't think so. I like the Suns minus 5. Final game of the night, the Washington Wizards are against the Fakers. And LeBron James has always got that Q tag next to it, so it's probably LeBum Q tag. James is probably his new name at this point. Anthony Davis remains out. Malik Monk and Horton are also questionable. I'm grabbing my my time card, punching in because fading Lakers. I'm doing that today. So punching into that job, going with the Wizards at plus 4 sprinkle on the money line as well. Those are all, I think, 10 of your NBA games for today. Back to you, Lenny, in your Shamrock Clover mess. That's
Garden of Luck, Tim. Garden of Luck, for the love of God.
Garden of Luck. Your garden of freaking luck.
I brought the horseshoe out for you. You can't really see it. Well, you can if I go like that, but it's the garden. It's the horseshoe. I could wear the chain, but it gets in the way. It's real gold, too. But that's that. Let's jump over to the chat, say hi to some people, do all that jazz. Nathan S., what up, you beautiful people? It's Nathan's birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, Nathan.
Rumor around town.
Oh, yeah.
Go start.
We were going to say happy birthday, but then we decided not to.
No.
We don't want to lose viewers.
Yeah, there you go. We're trying.
So how many drinks are you in so far, Nathan? I need over under 1.5 drinks so far.
You're taking over 1.5's the lock. That's got to be like minus 12.
yeah.
So far. He said he's going to start drinking around 3-ish his time. So
what time? What is he? Central time?
Yeah.
So he's probably been drinking for
somebody
like an
do the
hour and
math for me.
15.
It's 2:15 for me in Vegas.
It's
So
4:15 there.
4:15. So if he started drinking at 3,
he's an hour and 15 in.
He's over. Never mind. He's probably way over.
I'm going to say 3.5. I'll set the line at 3.5. And if it's his birthday, he should be at, and shots count as a drink. So I'm going to go over.
There you go.
That's us, folks. That's Game Time Decision. Live updates on Nathan's birthday drinks. Tune in daily. Let's win some damn money. Let's do it, James. Let's do the damn thing. Hi, Nick. Hi, Lenny. Hi, Tim. Good vibes. There's some emojis in there, I'm sure. Richie P says, Richie P, everybody's watching everywhere. There's the ESP, Picks and Parlays, Max Wager Network. So really, we're just kind of overlapping right now, so we gather all audience in one spot eventually. But I'm in the chat with you, Richie P. I'm in there. I'm all over that.
Yeah.
What do you think about Richmond versus VCU?
That's a really good question. I don't have my document up right now. Let me go pull that up real quick.
Tim, you got
because I was not thinking and I was lazy, and I have college baseball stuff up on my other monitor.
I know you're all in. You got a lot going on in college baseball today.
Yes. It was Richmond and VCU. I don't believe we capped that game. Yeah, I got nothing for it. It was not available when I was capping my stuff, so we didn't do it.
It's a late game, isn't it?
I think so. I don't know about real late.
Well, 5:30 my time, so 8:30 Eastern time. This is a bet right here. This is a sprinkle. I mean,
I don't think so. Can they? Yes. Have they pulled off big upsets recently? Yes.
Giant killer.
This is also a revenge game for the Celtics.
Yeah, I was about to
revenge
say,
against the Pistons. Nobody has revenge against the Pistons. Nobody hates the Pistons.
What the Celtics do when they lose to the Pistons when they are 12-point favorites?
Kind of like they are right now.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm not betting the money line.
This is my look, Tim.
That's fantastic. It's a fantastic look.
It's my old librarian look. Is it sexy?
You know it.
I do it. I do it for the likes, baby. I do it for the likes. Richie P, what are you on tonight? Oh, I dropped this too in the Picks and Parlay chat. That's how you find Max Wager Network for this channel.
There you go.
Richie P is on the T-Wolves -7.5, the Heat -6.5, and the Mavs -11. I like the Mavs, but I just don't know if they cover.
They don't. I'm on the Rockets +10.5. I actually handicapped today's slate for the NBA.
Wow.
I'm on the Rockets and the Suns. So do with that as you please.
T-Wolves, sure. Heat, sure. Mavs, no.
So does the Timberwolves look a little easy? I think that line should be double digits.
No, I don't think so. Just because it's in
Magic?
Orlando and both teams are on a second leg of a back-to-back.
That's why you're the NBA expert.
And the Mavs, Mavs are missing some pieces.
The Jets, he's also on the Jets team total over 2.5. The Jets first period money line and the over 6.5 in the Wild in Columbus.
Yes,
I actually
6.5 in Wild in Columbus.
I like the under in that game. And I think Columbus could pull off the upset in a 3-2 type of situation.
Yep. No, not 3-2.
The only reason the Wild won last night is because Nedeljkovic scored. The Wings scored 4.
Well, it's not like Merce Leakins is any better.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, the Wings scored 4.
I saw that on Twitter.
And Nedeljkovic scored 1.
I saw that one. He got frustrated and hit the puck towards himself, and it went right through his legs.
No, he's just trying to play the puck. He
was trying to play it up, and it hit his stick weird, and it was just it's a
That's
so now the Wild have had the 2 luckiest goals in favor of them this season because also they had Washington shoot on themselves during a delayed penalty.
That's right.
Yeah. The Canucks tonight. I
passed on that game. I lean Caps.
Yeah, I like that. Like I'm on the Penguins in regulation, but I'm also on the Knights puck line. Okay,
I
so
think the Knights are sneaky.
that's a one-goal
I
game.
actually a couple minutes ago bet the Knights money line plus 165. I think they're very sneaky tonight. I think this is a 2-1 type of win for them.
I love Columbus tonight against the Wild, and no,
Me
I'm
too.
not bitter because I had no expectations. The only bet I had in that game last night with the Wings and the Wild.
I had the Red Wings money
Or the
line. They
over.
blew
I
a
had the
2-goal
over.
lead. That pissed me off.
I had the over.
Yeah, I had the over, cash, dollar bill. So
I went 2-0 in hockey last night. I had the over in
maybe
that
you
game.
guys should switch.
I had the Grand Salami over as well.
Did that hit?
Yeah, by 1 goal. It hit
Did it? Because we were talking
81.
about that at game time yesterday, and I was like, I don't know.
I said I
under.
wasn't going to bet it under.
Yeah, and it was 81.5, and
it finished at 82.
Man, those guys in Vegas know what they're doing.
Yes, they do.
Take that, Fakers, down now.
How about they start getting wins, and then we can call them by their real name?
Who are we talking about?
The Lakers.
Oh, they are the Fakers.
Yeah, they are the Fakers right now. Maybe if they get a couple wins, maybe get above 500.
They're terrible.
They're 9
Neil
games
Coleman.
under. No, I'm not calling them by their actual name. Get that crap out of here.
Which is, yeah.
When that team was expected
LeBron
to
James
bring in all their
cancer.
big players, they bring in LeBron. They have LeBron.
They brought
They
in the
have AD.
2010
They brought
All-Star
in
team. This
Russell
team was set up
Westbrook.
to fail.
All of a sudden, in the offseason, they're like, "Oh my God, they're going to be so good." This, that, and the other, and now, no, no, get out of here.
Everybody go to the neutral corners.
No.
College basket. Yeah, no. Tennessee minus 7.5 in Providence.
Did we cap this Tennessee game? That is the question.
This Tennessee game, I was confused by it. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done a lot of college basketball all year, and now I feel like I'm late to the party. Like I'm that high school kid that got to the party at like 1 a.m. and it's about to break up because the cops have been called for the third time. I'm showing
Tennessee
up
game. That's another game we didn't cap last night. But Providence, yes. But out of anything, because Auburn went down today, I could see Tennessee winning the entire SEC.
I was worried though.
Kentucky
about
is the SEC.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, Kentucky. But I could also see Tennessee. I could see Kentucky versus Tennessee.
Tennessee's
Don't count
like
out the Aggies.
Are you guys surprised by Tennessee's squad this year?
No.
I don't know. I'm not legit asking because
Nope.
I didn't do like a future show or anything like that.
I didn't either, but no, I'm not surprised by. I was expecting Tennessee to be able to. We saw what they did last year. They looked really good last year. They looked good the year before. No, I expected them to be in it.
Okay. Rich B says yes, sir, Lenny. Yes, Detroit basketball plus 820. I'm gonna sprinkle.
I mean,
every day. You're gonna give me plus 800, and I'm gonna sprinkle. I don't care. They're still a National Basketball Association team.
It is. It is.
Pistons are so underrated every game, but the Celtics have been putting in some.
Yeah, they really have, but I still think that this Pistons spot they got with Dallas and Golden State next. They're not going to want to put a can of whoop ass on the Detroit Pistons. I don't think they care about.
They did just knock them off though. So
I still don't think they don't care about this game. It's a. I mean, yes, I know it's a conference game where they're against an Eastern Conference team, but they get two big teams coming up next with Dallas and with Golden State. And I think those are the games they're going to care about. And at that point, I would want to back the Celtics against like the Mavericks and against the Golden State. I would not want to back them as 14-point favorites against the Pistons. I think the Pistons lose by like 7-10.
So I sprinkled money line, obviously. We all know that, but I did bet straight bet with the 14.5 I got, and then I teased them on a teaser. I have the Pistons plus 19, so I'll take that. Yeah. Ohio versus Kent. Now watch them get blown out like 120-80 or something. Ohio versus Kent State.
Lean Ohio.
Okay.
We have our total around 145, so do that with the total as you wish.
Okay, fair enough. Rickett in the chat. What's up, Rickett? How you been, brother? Jets team total over 2.5, and the Jets and the Islanders plus 116 over 6. I mean, why not?
So Jets money line, Jets team total over, and the full game over 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you think it's going to be a high-scoring game where the Islanders win?
Or the Jets
Islanders score probably at least 4. They got to score 4. It's got to be 4-2.
He's saying the Jets win.
Or the Jets, yes. I'm sorry. In the Islander, but yeah.
Huh, I'm confused. He said Jets team
Oh.
total. And then Jets over and the Islanders.
That's a better version
That
of
okay.
yeah.
That
Jets team
makes
total and the Islanders Jets over 6. That is what he's saying.
Okay, gotcha.
I got you.
Yep, we got you now.
Richie P saying I could see VGK pulling one out tonight. Where you thought I like. Here's the thing: I like the Penguins to just win outright, but I don't know. But Richie P also says had the over 142 for the ISU Arkansas and over 15 and a half points for Fabian White in college basketball. Already cashed. All right.
There you go.
What's this? Am I putting this up on the screen? Especially. No, I'm not.
No.
Lost Rutgers +8 by like a point. I was on Iowa.
I didn't bet it.
I was on Iowa, so there was that. And then Wizards. He's on the Wizards or the Lakers.
Wizards all day.
I kind of am on the Wizards. On the Lakers. I lean that way anyway.
Wizards.
On a teaser. I took them on a teaser. So there's that. What else? Let's talk about MLB. There's some free agency signings.
Not there is.
Big time. Carlos Rondon to the Giants.
Yeah.
2 years.
Which is good because the Giants, I believe, lost Antonio Desclafani. No, they lost Gossman. Okay. I knew they lost one of their big pitchers, so that's their replacement. I like this Rendon pickup. He almost won Cy Young?
Yeah.
Did he win Cy? Who won Cy? Oh, Robbie Ray won it in the AL. Okay.
Robbie.
Now, I'm trying to think because baseball season was a while ago, and I don't remember every single thing from last
year. It feels
season.
like it was forever ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like it was forever ago just because of this whole lockout crap. I like this. I like this move for the Giants. I think the Giants are already a good team. I think there'll be a second place in the division type deal again, like they were last year.
They won the division last year, I thought.
They won, but I think that they're going to be. Did they?
Yeah, they won.
Yes, because the Dodgers played the Cardinals. Yeah, see, I don't remember stuff. But I do think that this Giants team will be good. I don't think they beat the Dodgers for the division again, because I think they had a really, really good last year. But I definitely think that this Rondon trade is going to be very helpful for them.
What other free agencies do you see coming up in the NFL? In the MLB? Do you see anything major? I know there's nothing now.
You'll see some big names moved around and everything, but I don't really think you're going to see much for right now.
That's true. Rickett thinks this is pretty big. Guzman had a good year, but Rondon will be better for them.
100%. Rondon will be a better than Guzman or Gossman, how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here. Rickett also says he likes the Penguins and Reg. The goalie matchup alone favors the Pens pretty big. I'd like that game to be a one.
Don't sleep on Logan Thompson. I think he's the future of VGK goaltending.
Virginia Tech was down 7-5 going into the ninth. They just put up 3 runs in the top of the ninth. It's now 8-7 Virginia Tech. Let's go!
It's all about the horseshoe, Tim Earl. It's about the horseshoe.
I have the game on my monitor. I'm sorry. If I look over, I have money on this game, so I care.
It's okay.
This is
okay.
fantastic.
We all in it. We all got another monitor.
Yes.
We're all watching TV. We're watching the Big Ten Network, waiting for MSU game to come on.
It's 8-7 Virginia Tech now. Wake Forest is up 7-2, which is fantastic to see. The only team that's crap in the bed for me right now is Notre Dame.
North Carolina's beating them.
NC State's up 4-0, and that's in the bottom of the sixth.
NC State? I thought they were playing North Carolina today.
They're playing NC State. North Carolina's playing Pittsburgh. And that game was close.
There's been some major changes in the MLB, though.
Yes.
No more shift, right? That's
confirmed. There'll still be shifts this year.
2023. I love the fact that there's not going to be shifts whenever it comes into play.
Learn to hit the other way, lol.
No, I love not seeing shifts. I feel like it will make the game a lot more interesting because there's a lot of.
I think it's the players being lazy and not learning to adjust to hitting.
It'll add more offense to this game.
It's
And
just
the
players
fact that
being
you
lazy,
can
not
hit a
adjusting to
solid,
hitting.
the fact that you can hit a solid base hit into the outfield. Oh no, sorry, the second baseman is standing
Then
30
don't
feet
hit
in the
it where
outfield.
they are. Breaking
So,
news.
I
How
saw
about
a
the
meme.
infielders play in the infield?
So
It doesn't make sense.
let me throw this scenario out here, and I'm just talking
Okay,
out
go
loud
ahead.
here. If we're not going to say we don't allow a shift, okay, or
Yeah.
whatever, is the defense, is the manager allowed to say sub an infielder for an outfielder and play 4 outfielders and only 3 infielders?
Yeah, I
That
mean, I guess you can, but
you
normally they
could,
wouldn't do
but
something
the thing
like
is
that.
with baseball, if you do that sub, then that guy's in for you can't
Yeah,
flip him in and out.
yeah, no,
Like,
you
it's not
can't.
like football where you can go in every other play.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm under the school. Like, I mean, could you imagine the NFL saying, okay, you can't do
You can't have a
do
double
true
too
safety.
high safety
Yeah,
because
you can't
the
do true high
quarterbacks can't make
safety.
a throw. No,
Right.
they
No,
learn
no,
how to
no.
throw the ball a
That's
different way.
okay.
You learn to hit the ball where they're not.
No, stop.
Done.
No,
Done.
you cannot compare the NFL to the MLB like that. That is 2 totally different sports.
Is it really
2
though?
totally.
It's
It
defensive
is.
strategy is what it is.
No, it's not.
Well, it is
No.
nuts. I agree with that, but I think you could make an argument either way.
I mean, yes, you can. I like that there's not going to be shifts so that there's not the second baseman in the middle of the outfield. That's not where a second baseman plays. If they play now, if they were
Right.
all the way on the edge of the infield, outfield, and standing on the dirt, that's where. Yeah, I mean, yeah, try to pull, yeah, whatever. But I personally love that there's not going to be shifts.
So
that's one of the good things.
if
I feel like that made the
baseball
game boring.
if baseball is trying to basically they're trying to not want to say hurry the game, make the game faster,
Mhm.
but obviously keep the runs up. You know, you want points put fans in the stands, faster
Yeah.
games.
Exactly.
You know,
So no shifts will create more offense.
okay,
Nothing wrong with that.
great. Then with that school of thought and that argument, then why can't I have a guy on second base in extra innings?
That was a stupid rule.
Because
Why?
Why? Because that.
I mean,
no.
we're on the same. No, hear me out though. We're on the school of thought though that we want to hurry games and we want more runs. That does that.
No, I still
glad that rule was gone.
because that rule. No, because I know a lot of people bet unders and stuff, and once you get into extra innings, then what could have been a 4-3 game if one team scored in the 9th or one team scored in the 10th. Now there's a guy on second, and all of a sudden you're getting 4 or 5 runs in the 10th inning.
The
and
MLB did not change that rule to help our unders.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
I like that it goes back to that because I know a lot of people don't want to watch long games. I don't mind watching long games. I remember one of the favorite Mets games that I watched was that 20-inning 2-1 game versus the St. Louis Cardinals.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
I loved those types of games. I don't care. I don't care for the guy on second base. Because all of a sudden one base hit and you get lucky with a little bloop and all of a sudden you're in head.
That's fair. Sean Austin says, I don't understand why a team puts the entire shift that way. The batter doesn't just bunt to the open field. It's because he can't.
Because he can.
You know,
Learn how to
Miguel
do it.
Cabrera, for
Learn how to do it.
example.
Done. Learn how to do it.
Miguel
You
Cabrera,
learn how to
that guy's
bunt,
not
keep
going
the
to learn
shift.
to do
I
it.
will
Don't be
say,
lazy.
and it's because I've been watching a lot of college baseball. These kids know how to freaking bunt. I know
Yes.
it's
the
crazy
new
to say.
generation.
They know how to bunt. I've been watching a lot of East Carolina games, and they're not a
Hoover.
power team. I love Lane Hoover.
Small ball.
He's the left fielder for the Pirates. He is short, he is fast, and he bunts all the time. He knows how to this team plays small ball very, very well. I'm really, really wishing that more MLB teams will play that well because I would much rather see a 4-3 back and forth pitchers duel good game with runs rather than a 12-11 type thing. Because with home run after home run after home run, I love seeing small ball because that's just my style of freaking I love watching that type.
I do. I love it.
I guess I view baseball a little bit differently because for me it's all analytics, it's all statistics, it's all numbers to me, and being able to see just the numbers saying, hey, if you guys bunt with a guy on first and no out, when you guys are only down a run or something, get the runner to second, you have a X amount of chance of being able to bring that runner in, tie up the game, take the lead, whatever the case is, rather than, you know what, I'm just going to try to hit it for the stands, and all of a sudden they ground out and they get nothing done, or they pop fly and they get nothing done. They don't get the run over.
Right. There's more to the score sheet than just the runs, and the hits, and the errors.
There's more to a game than just a box score.
Yeah,
Correct.
Thank you. What he said. Rickett, I agree with this. This is a rec league softball rule. Keep it in the rec league as far as the shifts.
The shifts or the
shifts.
rule, the runner on second.
Or
That runner on second
seems
seems like a rec rule. The shifts seem like a professional rule.
If you can't bunt, you can't hit. Small ball can win any day of the week. I agree.
I 100% agree.
The bunt is the best play in baseball. I coach baseball.
I love
People
it.
would flip when we bunted with the bases loaded. Nobody expects it. Was 24 out of 27. Success rate, often scored more on errors than bunts.
Suicide squeezes.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it, love it, love it. Runner on second he was talking about. That's a rec roll.
Runner on second is a rec rule. Yeah. No, because the shift is expert defense analysis, and it made the game better because it used analytics to improve your odds at winning. That's what it did. I mean, I guess for the people who look at baseball more novicely, I guess taking away the shift's fine, but
shots fired.
Carlos, get out of here.
I heard that, Nick Earl. Shots fired, uncalled for. I'm going to put you in a 5-second timeout. It was uncalled for.
Screw you, Carlos.
Carlos, Yankees for the president. Which Yankee?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Which Yankee?
None of them. Screw the Yankees.
Nick is right.
Yankees are the Duke
don't
of
get
baseball.
a timeout yourself. All right, you're back.
Yankees are the Duke of baseball.
Who? The Yankees are
Duke of baseball. I hate the Yankees.
You woke up and chose violence today, aren't you? You're winning baseball right now. Why are you so violent? You want to talk about MMA or something?
No. No, thank you.
Do you need a timeout?
No, I don't. No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm just checking. No, you can't do that. Now I'm in the middle again.
Nick, I'll be in Greenville in a little bit. I'm going to smack you.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, we're coming back tonight. We're coming back tonight. I'll smack you. And I'll record it just so Lenny can see it.
I appreciate that. I don't think I will put that on the Morningwood page because I will. I wanted to go back up here, though, to this NHL comment from Rickett. The rings and no, not that one. Where did he go? Damn it, I lost it all now. Okay, we got on a rant about baseball. He agreed with you on the Penguins goalie for the future, though. Right here. I agree, Nick. He is the future, but the Pens have been rolling as of late. It will be a learning game for Thompson.
For me, the only reason why I bet the Vegas Golden Knights is I'm going to fade the world type of night because everybody I know is on the Penguins tonight, and I'm going to roll the other way.
I am everybody. One of.
I may be wrong, but I'm going to just fade everybody I know.
It's value. There's value. Arizona over 146, Kansas over 137, Creighton over 128, and the Jazz minus 3.5. Did you cap these college basketball games?
We're on Arizona.
We're on Arizona, but hold on. Arizona over 146. We have it at 148. I like that. It's a lean that way. We didn't bet it. Kansas over 137. We have it at 138.5. That's fine. Creighton over 128. We have it at 133. That's good. I like those.
There's something you don't see every day. Nick is right. Yes to MMA, right? I talk MMA all day. We've been talking about MMA in a long time, Nick.
Yeah, once college basketball ends, I'll dive back into that a little bit.
What happens is I was really big in MMA, and then football came out, and then it's went football to hockey, and then it's just over the winter. It's
I'll be focusing on MMA a little bit more come baseball season when there's really nothing else.
In rec league, if they shift, we just hit where they aren't.
Exactly. Why can't major league bidders do it then?
Hold on.
Because they're playing slow pitch softball.
In the pros, they have more numbers than anything and just do what they feel gives them the best chance to win. Don't hate shifts. In the rec league, they're not playing slow pitch softball. He's talking fast pitch, just not as fast.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, still, I feel like with that stuff, you can have a little bit easier of a time trying to drive it to the opposite field.
Who's in net for the Canucks tonight?
Thatcher Demko.
There you go. What do you think about the Jets and the Hornets money line?
I lean
I
Islanders.
don't like the Jets.
I lean Islanders.
And then Hornets are against the Pelicans, so Hornets are like 3-point favorites. I personally would lean Pelicans, but I'm not on the game.
That's fair. One thing I want to talk about too is I want to touch base on, since we're talking all sports all the time now here on Game Time, is the NFL. I know we're a long way away from that. The draft's right around the corner, and there's some free agency moves already. Last night, we talked about Khalil Mack yesterday. Yeah. We talked about Mack going to the Chargers, all that, but this isn't really free agent move or anything like that. But I think this is pending. There's going to be a move coming here with Deshaun Watson from the Texans. He will not face a breaking news kind of thing earlier, about a hour ago. I saw he's not going to face any criminal charges. 9 counts they brought to a grand jury, and they found not enough evidence to move forward with any criminal acts. So that doesn't mean the NFL won't personally fine him or discipline him in some way, shape, or form. If he's available to play week 1, does he get moved anywhere? If so, where and why?
Not a clue.
Both of you on the spot.
Not a clue, and I don't care. He's been off for a few years. Even if he does play, he's not going to be good.
About 1 year.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care where he goes.
Colin Kaepernick's still trying to get himself out of the team.
Colin Kaepernick's not in the league because he's not a good quarterback.
Deshaun Watson's just going to turn into a more talented Colin Kaepernick. He's not coming back into the league, and if he does, he's going to suck.
Yeah.
Bring Watson to Seattle. Pete loves those guys.
Okay, bring him to a rebuilding Seattle team so he can suck. That works.
He probably will. The Lions need a major rebuild, including their stadium. Their stadium's not that old. It's 20, 25 years old. That's pretty newer for a stadium.
And they've been rebuilding for 30 years now?
Since 1957. Thanks for bringing that up again. But yeah, so there's that.
Bases loaded walk for Georgia Tech. It's 8-8 now in the bottom of the 9th with
bases loaded walk.
Bases loaded still and 1 out. I have a bad feeling about this.
God, Tech is going to walk off on.
Well, with that attitude, Tim Earl. All right. Before we bounce out of here, what do you guys feel about this Michigan State-Wisconsin game? Tell me. I like Wisconsin.
I don't know at the moment. Hold on. Let me pull up my docket.
Nick Earl, do you have anything?
Michigan State, Wisconsin.
Nothing for that.
We actually have Michigan State as a 0.5 point favorite and a total of 141.5. So we would lean Michigan State, but nothing that I'm willing to go out and put my money on.
So I took Wisconsin in the over. That makes me feel great.
I mean, it's just our numbers.
No, I know.
Our numbers.
Trust me, we have not been good lately.
That's fair. You've had a couple days, and it happens. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
We're always back. We're here Monday through Friday, 5:00 Eastern. Check out Game Time Decision. Also, in the morning, Midday Money, Sean Higgs and Tim Earl. They start at noon Eastern. Then we transition. Well, you know what I mean. And then Morning Wood with Allie Burns and producer extraordinaire Detroit Lenny at 1:00 Eastern. That transitions right into Just Parlays with Chris King. I don't want to hear it, Tim Earl. And then after Just Parlays with Chris King goes into Back to the Window with Scott and Scott. And then we headline the show, wrapping up the night with Game Time Decision. So unless you guys got anything else, I say we bounce on out of here and have a hell of a weekend.
Georgia Tech just walked it off.
Cool. With that being said, let's have a good weekend, guys.
Yep. Hey, good luck unless you're against this. I'm going to play the outro. College kids. Oh, yeah, I know, right? All right, I'm going to play the outro for our show now. It's awesome. You guys should like it. Hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Love you guys. See you guys Monday. We're out. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Oh, I can't find the thing. There it is. Peace out.
Do it.